What more is in store? There's just one conclusion. It's time to provide a little illusion. Yes, please welcome to the stage an illusionist guaranteed to amaze. Ladies and gentlemen, he's such a charmer. Please welcome the amazing Jeff Palmer!
Hey!
Yes! Big round of applause!
Everyone, welcome to our Halloween Carnival! I'm going to start the show a little bit differently today, and I'm going to actually teach you step by step how to perform a magic trick. Would anybody here like to learn the secret to a magic trick? All right, perfect. Now, this is a very special piece of magic because it was taught to me by my uncle, Billy McComb, who was born at a very young age. How many of you were born young? How many of you were young when you were born? Not all the same people. Interesting to me. Now, what Uncle Billy McComb used to do is he used to take a silk handkerchief out of his hat. He would show his left hand empty. He would show his right hand empty. He would make a fist, and he would take the silk and place it into his fist like so. Now, in order to make the magic happen, what he would do is he would move his hand and his eyebrow not only simultaneously, but at the same time. Like this. And then he would change the silk into an egg. Thank you. Now, as you were looking at the egg, the silk jumped up the sleeve, tickled me on the neck. How many of you have ever been tickled, boys and girls? It tickles, doesn't it, when you get tickled? And then it comes down the sleeve, and then it reappears at the bottom of my pocket like that. Thank you. Now I'm going to show you the secret, okay? Do you promise not to tell? Okay, let me just make sure it's just us. Okay, it's just us, 4,000 people. Okay, let's just do this. Everybody raise your hand and say, I promise not to tell the secret. Not to my goldfish or even my Aunt Edna. I probably don't even have an Aunt Edna. Okay, good enough, good enough. Okay, so now let me show you. Here's what I do. Now, which, Devin, you may not realize this, but I do not have just one silk handkerchief. I have two of them. One of them is hidden inside the eggs. That's what I said when I first saw it, too. I said, ah. Now, both silk handkerchiefs must be the same color. Then you take silk handkerchief number one, you wrap it into a tight little parcel, and you hide it at the bottom of your pocket like this. You take the egg, you hide it in your hand. This is what we call in the magic business, hiding the egg in your hand. You take the silk, you place it all the way inside the egg like this. Now after you get it all the way in there, you make the magic happen by waving your hand over it like so, and then you throw and you reach and you pull, and they will think that you've done real magic. That's how it works. Isn't that cool? So now you guys know how to do it yourself. Now, one tip though, by the way, from your neighborhood magician, you never under any circumstance want to show the people the back of the egg. It really ruins it. If you get excited, you go, ta-da, it's bad news. But if they happen to see the hole, this is what you do. It's the best part of the magic. So watch carefully. You take the hole. You peel it off the egg. You hide it somewhere inconspicuous. It gives the illusion that we have a real egg. Then they can examine it all they want. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, what a nice, friendly audience you are. Well, I'll tell you what. Can I have the assistance of one of the daddies? Would one of the daddies like to volunteer and help me with a little bit of magic? Yes, this gentleman right here. Be perfect. Let's give him a big round of applause for, I think actually his wife volunteered him, but that's all right. We're going to do some magic with this gentleman as he makes his way up onto the stage. Yes, sir. Come right on up. Now, I'm going to let you know a little story. I took a bunch of my old watches and I made a belt. I thought that it would be kind of cool and it would look kind of interesting and different. But most of my friends just thought that it was a waste of time. Don't worry, most of the jokes are just for me. Is your name Jerry? It's not Jerry. Okay, well, you just have somebody else's t-shirt on. That's all right. And your name is? Jerry. Oh, okay, it is Jerry. It's not, but it is. Okay, happy birthday, Jerry. Do me a favor and take the scissors and make sure that they're real. And make sure that they cut. Please cut the ends off of the rope. The pink part is me. Just, just so we're clear and everything. Okay, Jerry, do me a favor and now cut the center out of the rope. You're doing great. All right. What do you think? All right, now, two pieces of rope. Now here's where the magic comes in. I tie the two pieces together with a very special magician's pop knot. I give you some invisible magic pixie dust. You sprinkle it on the rope, and then blow on the rope like this. Thank you very much. Wow, you're clapping and everything. I was just thinking, what a nice quiet group to rehearse in front of. Thank you so much. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, now Jerry, cut there. And cut right there. Excellent. Boys and girls, will you please count with me? 1, and this is 2, and this is 3 pieces of rope. Now, it's important that all of the pieces be about the same length. And Jerry, you've done a fabulous job. All the ends are the same, the middles are the same. One time I tried to do it with a little piece of rope like this and kind of a medium-sized one and one that was way too long to work with. It won't work. It won't work. They've got to be about the same size. Oh, thank you. It's nice to have members of the immediate family in the audience. You take the small piece, you take the medium piece, and you take the long piece up like so, and then you grab invisible magic pixie dust, and then sprinkle it, and then just blow. Excellent. Say abracadabra. Abracadabra. Look at that. We've got one long piece. That's piece number 1 right there, and that's number 2 right there, and that's number 3 right there. And this is Jerry on his birthday. Everybody say happy birthday, Jerry. Thank you very much. I'll take the scissors. Thank you so much for helping us, Jerry. You did a fabulous job. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 3 pieces of rope back together again. So here's how you do that. You tie a very special magician's pop knot like so. You twist, come around, and pull tight like so. I'll do it once again for the slower students. Like this. Twist, come around, and pull tight like that, okay? Now, if you want to get rid of the knots, you grab invisible magic pixie dust, and you sprinkle the pixie dust on like so. You rub and you squeeze and you snap your fingers, and then that knot pops right off like that. I'll do it one more time for those of you that forgot to clap for me. I sprinkle the pixie dust like this, and then I rub and I squeeze, and now that one comes off, and we've got one long piece. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, you're so nice. Well, now comes to the part in the show where I'm going to see if I can read somebody's mind. I'm going to try to see if I can get one of the mommies to volunteer. Would one of the Okay, perfect. Come right up right here in the middle. Come up to the front. Let's give her a big, gigantic round of applause. Come right up to the front, right up on the front of the stage in the middle right here. Be great. All right, your name is? What is it? Hi, Kyla. Nice to meet you. My name is Jeff. Please notice that all the cards are different from each other, okay? Now, I'm going to riffle through like this, and I want you to just say stop anytime you want, okay? Here we go, anytime. In the middle somewhere, okay? Okay, right there. Now, do you like that spot, or do you want to change your mind? You like that one? Okay, please look at the card. Don't show it to me, okay? Just look at it yourself, and then put it up next to your heart like this, okay, Kyla? Now, I'm going to try to read your mind and draw the card that you're holding on to. So just send me the thought of the card and try to remain exactly as far away from me as I am from you. Yeah, exactly. And then just think about the card. I think I've got it. Pretty good so far, ladies and gentlemen? Obviously, Kyla and I have made a mental connection. Absolutely. My memory is so bad. My memory is so bad. How bad is what? Kyla, your card was the Ace of Clubs. Awkward. This is not your... Okay, I knew that. What I meant to say was that this is really a picture of a drawing. This is a drawing of a deck of cards. Do you believe it, Amy? Thank you. Which Amy believes me? Oh, well, let me show you. I just forgot this little bit. I do apologize to the group and to you, Kyla. I just inadvertently, erroneously forgot to draw a significant part of the drawing. See, now it's plain to see. Once you allow me just a moment to finish, that now we have, put the cap back on here. Now you can see that we have an entire deck of playing cards, and the one that you're thinking of, which is the... Well, no, I know what it is, but you tell me, and then I'll let you know if you got it right. You're not going for it. Well, no, really, how far off was I? Was it the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Well, what was it? Just show me.
Yeah.
7 of diamonds is in there. But if you don't believe me, all you got to do is watch this picture. Would you give me a big favor and would you take this corner that I've got and pull down, just pull straight down, and show them the front, and show them the back. It doesn't even move, it's just ink and paper, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a big round of applause for Kyla. I'll keep the playing card and you keep that poster as a souvenir, okay? Let's hear it for Kyla, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Witch Devin. Well, did you folks enjoy that so far? Isn't that fun? Aren't we having a great time here at the Halloween Carnival? I'm so happy to be here with you, and I love every one of you. And we have a volunteer, right? Okay, now I'd like to tell you a little about the way we make up our magic. Come on over and say hello to me there, you beautiful little girl. Hi, what's your name? What is it? Ximena, nice to meet you. Mucho gusto. Hi. Look at her. Okay, now would you do me a favor and stand right about here and smile at the group and say, yes, like that. Smile really big. Yes, very good. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you, the way a lot of times when we magicians, the way we think up our tricks and everything is, and what we're going to do on stage as well, we use our imagination, And sometimes it comes in a dream. Sometimes I have a dream about something and I go, whoa, if I could do that up in front of my audience and make that seem real, or, that would be kind of fun. And one of the things I dreamt about one day, is I dreamt that I could fly while I was dreaming. Has anybody here ever had the dream that you could fly or float through the air? Yeah? Okay, so I'm not alone in that. Have you ever had a dream like that? It's okay if you hadn't, but we're going to try right now to see if we can make you fly, make you float up in the air without the aid of any kind of wires or mirrors or any sort of tomfoolery or any kind of shenanigan business. Okay? You want to help us? You think you can do it? I bet you can do it. I bet don't you think she'll do a great job, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, good. Please wait for me right here and I'll be back. Now, we don't have a bunch of fancy schmancy, magic-y type of props here on the ranch. So I just have an old rug here in the barn, and we're going to pretend this is the flying carpet, okay? So hold on to the flying carpet for me, just like that. That's perfect. And we've got a couple of step ladders here and an old board, and well, we got what we've got, so we're going to make do. Maestro, please. We can make something here, I'm sure. Will you help me with this? Come stand right over here, okay? And we're gonna unfold it like this. Yes. Perfect, just like that. Okay, Amanda. Please stand right here and smile at the audience. Look that way. I'm gonna help you up here, okay? Here we go. Jump. Okay, good. Now, please put your toes up here. And then just lay back on the board like this. Okay, that's good. And then get in the middle, like perfect, and then just go like this. Perfect. You can close your eyes if the sun's in your eyes, okay? And smile. Perfect. Is she cute? Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can cause her to float. No strings. Don't move a muscle there, Ximena. Thank you. Doing a great job. Now let me have your hands, and I'll help you sit up, and I'll help you down right here, okay? You can have a real big smile for the audience there. And take a bow like this. Very nice.
Gentlemen, what you've been wishing, Jeff Palmer, our amazing magician. Yes, big round of applause. Thank you very much. Astounding.
Now, as I was saying, you probably don't want to see my amazing encore, probably.
Encore? How about one more? Yes.
Okay, how about this? Before I try the encore, though, how about a big round of applause for Zester the Jester? You know, it just seems to me like every time he talks, it rhymes.
Hell, it's a blessing and a curse. Could be much worse.
He just did it again. See? And how about a round of applause for our scarecrows? Look at how we grow them really tall here on the ranch. Okay, well, I'm going to try something really difficult, okay? Nearly impossible. Right here in front of you, I'm going to attempt to become the most powerful maker of magic in all the world. Watch. 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 It's which Amy and which Devin?
Take a bow. Here we go. Yes. Bravo. What a show, ladies and gentlemen. But we have to go. Yes. Don't forget to try a treat. I've been told they're awfully sweet. I've also heard it's time well spent hanging around our Conjure a Villain tent. Oh, be wary, it could be scary. And of course, happy Halloween, yes! Wave goodbye to Sorcerer Mickey, yes! Happy Halloween!
Háganse para enfrente, ya que le están tapando, ya está. Ahí.